This is a Saberforge Ronin Mk1 Lightsaber hilt. It's a custom katana style lightsaber, and it's designed with dueling in mind. So if you're looking into looking to get into saber dueling, lightsaber combat, that type of thing, maybe something like this would be something that you'd consider. Now you'll notice that this is a very long hilt design, and well, that's for the dueling, but there are two different hilt lengths available. This is the longer version, so this is the 16-inch long version, and you can also get an 11-inch version, which that's a little closer to the standard hilt size. Now I can show you that difference here. So, well, the difference between the longer version of the hilt and the shorter is just an extension piece at the end. So if I remove that extension piece, and then just put the pommel back there, this is the shorter version of the hilt, or sort of the standard, however you want to look at it. This is the 11-inch version of the hilt. Now, several features here favor dueling. Well, it is a simplified design, a little bit like more of a no-frills design, but that means you don't have different bulky features and stuff that'll get in the way when you're dueling. There's also the tsuba, or the handguard, at the top of the hilt. So this is a circular design for the tsuba. And you'll notice it says the Saber Legion at the top. That's actually the same name as the style of the tsuba that we have attached to the hilt. So Saberforge has 3 different tsuba designs available for this hilt. And the one that is solid metal here, that's the Saber Legion version. The other 2 have some different kind of more decorative cutouts in them. Now, if you do get the Saber Legion version, I don't know that that necessarily means this will be written on there, but on my version it is. So another feature that favors dueling is we have some redundancy in the blade retention screws. We've got 3 blade retention screws at the top. And the tsuba also, I should say, is actually an assembly, so it's really more of an emitter tsuba combo, or an assembly of the 2. You can see it's very smooth. We've got the threading on the body of the hilt, and then the corresponding threading with this sort of tsuba assembly, let's call it. Now you'll see some hilts from other companies, or people that make these katana style lightsabers. Sometimes the tsuba is just a separate kind of disc piece, but here it's combined. Now it's really nice to have this choke point near the top of the hilt, so if you want to have kind of choke up on the hilt, you could hold that very close right underneath the handguard, so your hand could actually fit flush with the handguard. Now below that we have this groove section. So we have grooves throughout this hilt in all of the grip sections, and if you've noticed, Saberforge has 3 different styles of the Ronin lightsaber, and they're all available simultaneously. And the difference among those hilts is really the grip section. So for Mk1, it has grooves here. For Mk2, it's actually smooth, but it favors adding a wrap to it. So if you like the wraps, you might want to go with Mk2. And then finally, Mk3 has a knurled texture here instead. So it just depends on what your taste is there. Now there's these 2 switch holes as is standard, so you add the switch or maybe a recharge port. You got a couple more choke points here. Again, great for control. It's a nice place for your fingers. And then you can see that the design kind of repeats until we get to the end. So we have this nice flared pommel at the end. It creates a stop. So that's a nice feature also for dueling. Hand stop. And then it's flat on the very bottom of the pommel, and then there's the sound venting, of course. A standard 1-inch diameter blade socket as well. So you'll see this is the all black version. So as is the case with many Saberforge designs, not all, but many. There are 3 different standard, like finish options that are standard. One of them is standard finish, so that's two-tone black and silver. Another one is the all black finish, sort of a tactical black. And then finally the third is weathered. So weathered is also kind of silver and black, but a little more of a tarnished silver. And then you can upgrade, you can get different powder coating and other things like that if you'd like it as well. But anyway, this has been a look at this katana style lightsaber. It's a Saberforge Ronin Mk1, and these things are becoming popular, these katana style sabers, ever since Visions came out, Star Wars Visions. A lot of people have those on the mind, but this one is designed for dueling, but it does also have that cool profile that you get from having a Suba. So feel free to comment below.